Look at me being late to my own stream. Hello, hello. Hi, friends. I was getting water going la la la, thinking I would be absolutely on time, and guess what? I'm not. Hi, friends. Hello. Let's start with our hellos, shall we? Peyton, hello. Hank, hello. Heidi, Diesel, hello. Sorry, I totally doxed you. Belle, hello. Ophelia, hello. Luxie, hello. Space Swallowers, hello. Megan, hello. Kitty, hello. Nick, hello. Belle, hello. Slay J, hello. Hi, friends. I am fashionably on time. Hello, hello, yes. Yeah, I was grabbing water because we believe in prioritizing our self-care over time, so hi. Just letting you all know, I had every, like, all intents and purposes of, you know, making art today. I'm not feeling very well, so what we're going to do is on Wednesday, while we're doing Stardew Valley, we'll do like a day of Stardew Valley and then art, and then a day of Stardew Valley and then art. So I think that's how we're gonna do it. But yes, Scott, hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hey, all, I'm going to be in a lurk. Happy Mother's Day to all who celebrate and hugs to all who's having a rough go of this day, Ophelia. I feel that, absolutely. So thank you. I had a really nice Mother's Day. Got to talk to my mother-in-law, and then I think I'm talking to my mom today, hopefully. And it was a really nice, quiet weekend for us. But yes, if today is a bit rough for whatever reason, just know that we're here to have a nice, calm, resetting sort of day. So come as you are. Honest vibes are always welcome. Actually, honest vibes only. But yes, hello, hello. But we like to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer. First and foremost, we like to talk about our weekly goals and weekly wins. I've been dealing with a lot of creative burnout. And so I think my goal this week is to kind of recenter, because I've been really getting into art and I've been really loving it, but a lot of other projects have kind of fallen to the side, and I have almost all of the line art done for the illustration. So I'm hoping by Wednesday we're just going to be doing the flats for the art, and then I'm hoping by within the next couple of weeks we'll actually have the illustration done and I can send it out to people. So if you have donated to crowdfund for the camera, please be sure to put your information in the Google doc that is, or the Google form that's in the description below. That'd be really great. But we also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know what that is, like the stream. If you don't know what it is, like the stream and find out. You're watching The Last of Us right now and it's intense. When is The Last of Us not intense, Scott? Like I was watching a recap of The Last of Us and I was just like, how do people watch this without having like heart palpitations? I don't know. Hello, Naru. The new episodes. Oh my gosh, I bet. But we also have a couple of other things. I haven't been aggressively promoting people in the last, oh my gosh, it feels like a couple of months, because I've been trying to be a little bit better at creating more variety of who I aggressively promote. And so I've been trying to figure out what would be a lot better. But since I've joined Team Stars, which was originally a stream team for Twitch members and has expanded to other platforms, I now have a like whole slew of people that I can aggressively promote. So this week, we are aggressively promoting Sophology. Sophia is a sweet human. I just discovered her this morning, actually. She does Animal Crossing, Fields of Mystria. She's currently going through The Last of Us 2, so that's perfect if you want to give her a follow. She's really sweet. She has kind of like that radio talk host vibes with like actual heart and spirit. So I've been really enjoying watching her play, and she's really sweet. So be sure to give her a follow over on Twitch. And I also have the links of where you can find other people on the Team Stars, stream team group. So yeah, let's give it a go. Out on Sunday, Shelby is scared. Oh my gosh. You go into Invincible, it's a lot. You play The Last of Us as Invincible? Oh my gosh, I could never. But I must ask the most important question of the day. How's everyone doing? What did I do with my 100%ing? So, I guess before we get started, friends, I will show you that I have officially caught all of the fish. The problem, though, is that I apparently forgot to turn in like either a blowfish or a pufferfish. I don't even remember. But I did just like go to the spicy island and I picked that up. So my museum is complete for the fish part. And so now all that's left is 3 sea creatures. And I've been wanting to like dismantle the back part of the island and finally create another neighborhood, because I'm still like, I like where I'm going with this, but this needs to be a little bit more naturey, I think. And I don't know, I have a really hard time trying to figure out how to create yards for villagers without it feeling, I don't know, weird. So we've been sitting with that, but the last time we were actively decorating, we made the museum, and this took longer than I have any desire to admit, but I finally went with a more natural approach with the museum, and I started doing some terraforming here, and we haven't done anything since then. I'm sick again, so you're a little frustrated. Oh no, Megan, I'm so sorry. Been there, done that, wrote the book. being sick regularly because of having a child is really obnoxious, so I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. I've been there. But yeah, so the 100% dailies that I'm currently working toward are getting bugs, fish, sea creatures, and also digging for clams. And so I now have 200 clams left that I need to dig up. So if I dig 10 a day, I'll be done in 20 days, which will be nice. Third time since February. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst. I'm so sorry. Avoiding clips for the longest time, but I saw too many clips. My thing about horror is that I love it when people talk about horror. Like, I love it when I see people actively who love horror, you know, talk about the symbolism, the scenes, like why people, you know, did things the way that they did and featuring it. But unless it's like in comic book form or it's like Little Nightmares, I don't do horror very well. Got food delivered to our house for Mother's Day and my dogs went to greet the delivery man. I explained that they were massive, ferocious creatures and he had a good laugh. They're mini dachshunds. Love that. That's cute. So this is where I think the next neighborhood is going to go, because I think what I can do is kind of have the neighborhoods like hug resident services and then have the back area be just entirely nature. But I don't want it just to be flat. I want to do something interesting. And then I was thinking of what to do for Fang and Antonio, because they're going to have a combined house. Like, we're going to make them look like they have an actual like combined big house. Chrissy, hello. Been trying hard to not get sick to meet my friend's new baby, but now I'm just gonna have to wait to meet him. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Good on you for protecting the bab though. Oh no, I could have gotten that one. Oh no. Yeah, no, Megan, that absolutely sucks. I feel those feels. Oh wait, okay, 3, oh, excuse. Anytime they see people at the door, they're so happy. They act all territorial before seeing who's there and they instantly light up and get all wiggly. That sounds very dachshundy. I'm gonna do a pop-out chat so I don't have to like look away. There we go. Here we go. Girlfriend will go on an excited rant about the themes and symbolism and horror and stuff, and I dislike it, but I genuinely, yeah, no, exactly. And there's some horror that I'm okay with. Mostly like I like dark comedies a lot. I want to watch The Menu really bad, although I don't think that's really horror. That's more horrible. Oh, wait. I need you. There we go. I did get to FaceTime and meet him though. He's adorable. Oh, that's awesome. And then there's like there's a book called, I think, the Last Girl Survivor support group or something. It's something I definitely want to read, because they also go through the horror of being picked off one by one apparently, and I definitely want to give that a go. Yeah, I've been feeling a little burnt out. I have not been taking as good care of myself as I should, and there's just been a lot going on, you know, like had to do doctor's visits, nothing serious as far as I know, and just lots of things that I've had to like pull away my time. And it's a dachshund thing, at least for mine anyways. They seem to think they're, well, my cousins had like, I don't know if it's because I know that there's the standard, the mini, and the toy dachshund, right? And so they had, I think they had a toy dachshund who was a curly-haired one. And that dog has been through a lot of trauma. I think he was like a rescue from a puppy mill or something, and that is not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. And so he didn't like anyone except the members of his own family, and for some reason he really did not like me, and so I tried really hard to be just like, I'm just here to visit. I will leave at the designated time. You don't need to get fussy, I promise. But yeah, and then I dated someone that had 2 dachshunds that were really sweet. It was I think she had a mother and a son dachshund duo, and they were really fun. Oh no. They mostly just wanted to like love on you all the time. Where are the bugs? I'm trying to get at least 10. I need to get 3 more. 2 more. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Oh, wait, come back. No, wait. All right, well, I'll grab you. How's everyone doing? Aside, you know, from being sick, are you working on anything fun? I must know. I am nosy. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there you are. No, wait, come back. Come back. There we go. So we got our 10. I've also been doing this thing where I haven't been selling my bugs and fish to anyone but CJ and Flick. So that's been making me a lot of money, if not just in like spurts. You're prepping for Comic-Con. Kitty, are you cosplaying? I must know. I've always wanted to cosplay as Miss Marvel. You start your new job tomorrow, Rebel. That's so exciting. Congratulations. That's awesome. Are you excited for your position, or is it kind of just like, you know, money is money and I just need to be having an income? Both are valid. Vaguely melancholy today, just pecking away paperwork. Oh, I'm sorry, Diesel. I'm so sorry. And no, I did not mean to do that. I'm excited for it. It's childcare and I miss working with kids. I liked working with kids. My favorite thing before I had kids was like, you know what's really great about working with kids? You get to give them back to the parents. Oh man. But I love my kiddo. He is a delight. He's gotten into this habit of pulling his mattress because we've removed one of the sidings of the crib to transition him to a bigger bed because he's still of that crib size, but you know we're getting him ready for, you know, young kiddom, right? And because he sleeps on the floor at school, because you know we live in Korea, so sleeping on the floor is very common. He's, oh my gosh, I'm not doing well. He's been pulling off his mattress from the crib onto the floor. And then he pulls all the blankets from the big bed in his room, which is like the guest bed, onto the floor. And then he pulls all of his stuffies onto the floor. So it looks like a gorilla nest of cozy. And I'll often find him just like in a weird angle, slightly off of the thing. And I'm just like, I think we just need to pursue getting him a different bed type because he's really just, he does not want to sleep in, maybe he's worried about like falling off or something, which is fair, but I think it's hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna get him a floor bed, I think. Lavender, hello. You love giving them back, right? Right? All right, Midge sent us a rocking horse, which we already know, but thank you, Midge, I appreciate it. All right, let's do this and that and that. Kids in daycare here often sleep on the floor too. Oh, do they? I mean, I know that, like, I used to sleep on cots. They were slightly elevated, but I guess it's very common for them to sleep on the floor. But yeah, he prefers that now. So I think we're planning on going to IKEA at some point, and I don't know if anyone knows like the pallet beds, the ones that you can stack on top of each other so you can turn them into like day beds and couches and whatever. But I figured we could get like 2 of those, so 4 total, and then we can have one in the smaller room as a guest bed, and then we can have his, and when we have guests over, we'll have a lot of beds for them. Aren't the Montessori beds typically on the floor or something like that? Mm-hmm, yeah, like we didn't raise him with like the Montessori method really, aside from just having Miss Rachel on repeat all the time. But we never had him on the floor. It was always in a slightly elevated crib. So I think it's mostly just that he doesn't want to fall off. Either that or maybe he rolled off in the middle of the night and he was going, oh hell no, we're not playing this game. Oh, Diesel, no way. So maybe it's just a kid thing. Because, to be honest, I think I also liked doing that. Although I don't think I was allowed to do that. But I liked the notion of having just a bunch of cozy things just on the floor, making a nest and falling asleep. And speaking of sleeping on the floor, he's also pulled all of his toys in the living room and he's put them in this corner by the air conditioner. And so after like a hard day, he runs to it and just goes like plants face first and he goes, ah. It is so funny. Yeah, no, nests are great. I have a cozy nest of blankets and stuffed animals on my bed. Blanket for it, seriously. I was thinking that, you know, we could get him like a little day tent or something where he can have, stop being bad at fishing, self, that he could have like all of his books and toys, but he would probably just put the toys on top of the tent and just do something weird. It is such a mood, I agree. You still do that on your bed? Mm-hmm. I do that with pillows on ours. You're a bit of a creature. I think we're all a bit of a creature, to be honest. Speaking of being a bit of a creature, I've been really bad at fishing. Here we go. Gulliver is such a mess, absolutely. You're trying so hard to get the char. Are you still missing the char? Oh, that stinks. You know, it would be, I don't know if it's possible, but for those who have spicy switches, it would be so cool if there was a way that, similar to order bots and things, that you could order specific bugs or fish or sea creatures that you could catch, like you were guaranteed to catch. So it's like you could designate what time of day and what season, or you can like specifically request just golden stags all over the place, and you could just catch as many as possible. That would be amazing. We need to get 3. You even created a liftoff river for it? Wow. Wow, wow. You got the flea yesterday? Yeah, no, my villagers are a mess. Like, they are super messy. Like you. Hi, what's up? So I heard one of my neighbors are calling you Chief. I think that's a great nickname. Do you mind if I use it too? Sure. Nyla, hello. Oh, sorry, I have to go. My mom and I are going for a walk. Okay, Belle, have a great time with Mama Belle. Please tell her happy not Valentine's Day, Mother's Day for all of us. How are you doing, Nyla? How are things? Yeah, we'll do Stardew Valley on Wednesday, and then I'm hoping that maybe... Well, what's with this like little thing in my hair right there? Well, my hair is a mess. I was thinking that maybe we could try finishing Little Nightmares on Friday, because hopefully by the end of this week, I will have a dummy battery, and I will set up my camera, and I can make nice videos. You got a golden... The game always thinks it's hilarious. It's so rude. It is so rude. That's how I feel about a lot of things. Okay, we just need one more fish, and then we're gonna go sea creature diving. And then when we help Gulliver, we'll just grab the clams, and then we'll get to building. Yoshi, how are you? This fish is also taking forever to spot. Thank you. No, okay. That was me with the 5 freaking tunas looking for the blue marlin. I mean, at least you made a lot of money though, right? At least you made a lot of money. You got the giant treble yesterday before the chart. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I did find like the trevally eventually, like within the next day I found it. There we go. All right, that's number 10. And then we can go sea creature diving. I also need to deal with my inventory. I'm nearly full. I'm better. I fell off my bike on the way to the comic book store. Nothing's broken. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Falling is never fun. Did you get any scrapes? Did the bike get bent or anything? That also reminds me I need to go get my bike fixed because I would like to go back into getting to biking. Okay, and I'm just gonna put you here because it always bothers me. There we go. Put you here. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I don't know about bumps and bruises about falling off bikes, but I do know, whoa, this is fast. I do know that anytime that you're not feeling well, that you deserve to treat yourself with something nice. So is there something that you can treat yourself to feel a little bit better? Even if you have the cuts and the bruises. Are you serious? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, you're gonna be a tart. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay, ready? Where'd you go? Oh, aha! No, 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 no. Thank you. Is the char the size of a black bass or smaller? I think the char is considered large. So, yes. My hands got scraped, no blood though. My bike's okay, nothing I can't fix my own. Okay, well that's still not fun. I mean, falling in general just makes you feel ill at ease about stuff, so I totally get it. That's 2. Balloon time! Doesn't EJ have like different names for the balloons? I don't know what the blue one is. We're gonna call the blue balloon Bertha. Let's grab, that's number 3. Okay, so this tiered neighborhood idea. I don't want it to have like, I want it to kind of curly Q. Does that make sense? Where I have 2 and 2 kind of like curling. And I'm not quite sure how to make that work. Does anyone have any ideas or suggestions with that, aside from, you know, just doing the thing? I got a microwave plushie in addition to some new manga, so that's it. Ooh, what's the microwave plushie? That sounds fun. Also, is the game sound a little bit loud? I had to turn it up a bit because of Little Nightmares being so quiet. So let me know if it's too loud for all of you. Sure, of course you can have it. We would never deny you a scallop. Yeah, cul-de-sac-y, but maybe like with a little bit of elevation to it, but that it doesn't look so weird and jutting. I'm asking a lot, I know. But yeah, kind of like a cul-de-sac, I guess. Because I have 6 villagers that I need to put in said cul-de-sac, or at least 4. And then I need to put myself and the boys together somewhere. Yes, I was looking for suggestions about creating a dynamic neighborhood that's not necessarily kind of what I have with the 4 houses in front of the museum, where it's just kind of like 2 on either side. I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting. Ooh, Nightbot, good job. Yes, friends, by the way, I am a proud member of the Team Stars stream team that started on Twitch. So if you are wanting to find new streamers to watch, there's over 50. So you will have plenty of awesome people to get to know. And I mean, listen, it's a Team Stars stream team, so everyone is super nice. And they're so, like, I walk in and they're like, how are you doing? And I'm like, we just met and I already love you. You know, it's that sort of like questionable boundaries. They're really lovely. That's why I'm really excited to be able to aggressively promote people weekly now. Ames, hello. Catching my first live stream. I'll be lurking while working on homework. Ames, that's awesome. Good luck on your homework. Which homework is it? I can help you with everything but math, science, history, English, and other things. Oh, it's grad school. Ew. What are you going to grad school for? Arts management, choosing your first practicum. That's so cool. Wow. Best of luck with that. That sounds a lot of math. Lots of spreadsheets, lots of percentages, lots of scallops apparently. But that's awesome, Ames. All right. Oh, good. We have 10. That's all the basics. Listen, Yoshi, listen. Listen. I know my strengths. I know my strengths, okay? I like the cul-de-sac idea, or however you spell it. I mean, cul-de-sac is... I know what you mean. And I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, thank you, Kitty. I was really excited. I was very touched to be invited. Let's see. Okay, so where is our hot mess of a bird? And then we can get into digging for clams. Yeah, maybe I'll just like look up cul-de-sac, like tiered cul-de-sacs or something. All right. It's been really hard because I love this layout so much. I love how this looks. It's very simple, but when I go over to the neighborhood area over here, oh my gosh, everyone's all about me today. Could I use this? If it's the poop hat, my dude, I'm going to judge you heavily. Is it? Watch it be the poop hat, y'all. Watch it be the poop hat. Mm-hmm. Is it the poop hat? Oh no, it's pink. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Or Pepto-Bismol poop, it's fine. Okay, let's wake this up. Okay, real talk, does anyone ever wear these hats? Like the soft serve hats? Does anyone unironically wear them and enjoy wearing them? Rose's update, waiting on those special red ones to make the blue. You're gonna get there, Yoshi. I believe in you. I saw some with those cars parked and had driveways. Oh, that's cute. I may actually remove some of the yards that I have and either just create gardens and then have sitting areas by them, because I like what I did with Mints, but I'm not really big on what I did with Ursula's. And I think what I can do is have sitting areas around their houses, but it's not actually their yard. So I may be doing that. You don't actually wear the hat? Yeah, no, like, does anyone wear the hats, truly? Truly, truly. But verily it be the nature of dreams to end. Oh gosh. To read Shakespeare. You're only slightly less annoyed. I'm slightly annoyed that you ended up on my beach, although I'm not upset because I do need to dig for clams, so I guess this is perfect. I used to unironically wear the pink one. Lavender, no way. For what? Like, just because? Or because it fit your vibe? Like, Lavender, you can't just like state that sentence and not explain. Also, you don't have to explain anything to us because, you know, what you wear is absolutely fine. Okay, so we're going to help him and then get our clams, and then we'll get started on the cleaning up and the dismantling of the patriarchy as well as this neighborhood. It is always funny to find out which one we've been gifted, for sure. Soft serve hats, I only take them for catalog completion. Have you completed your catalog? Because I'm still finding things that I have not been given or used or anything. Okay, so that's 1. That's not the right place. 2. I think I used maybe like 360 to get this char. Meanwhile, I caught 6 streamfish in the process, which is hilarious. Wow. Back when I was really new to playing, I would wear different outfits for pretty much anything, but I would dress in silly cute stuff at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. I mean, that is the whole purpose of 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. to dress like no one is looking at you. Oh yeah, no. What is... Wow, you were just like sitting in places that are really not helpful. It's a good thing you're cute. Night goblin vibes, absolutely. Absolutely. But you finally got the char so you can stop fishing for now. Oh, what do you have left? Do you know? The golden stag, if I still cannot find the golden stag 2 years in a row, I'm going to be so upset. But I think I did find all of the communicator parts, right? Yeah, so we'll just go dig for clams now and work our way back. Oh, wait, there's one. I've been also using the flimsy net and the flimsy fishing rod in order to catch my 10 for the day. They break between because sometimes I get more, but that's been really helpful with my tool breaking and crafting. Wait. That's 2. You're still missing 23 fish. Oh, yeah, and that's like... Are any of them out of season, or are they coming up? Because I think I have one sea creature that's in season, and I have another sea creature that will be in season soon, and then I have another sea creature that's in like October, which is annoying. The rain-only fish annoys me. Spend 50 fish bait. Nope. Random fish to break it. Yeah, no, it's always annoying. The randomness, it can be really frustrating. You've caught all the in-season ones. I need to get back onto either of my islands, but I've been contemplating deleting Rookity. That's purely out of boredom, so I haven't yet. Oh, no. Well, I mean, are you just wanting to have new vibes? What I've realized about Animal Crossing is that I love the early game. Because it's new, it's exciting. You're getting your first 10 villagers. You're unlocking a lot of things, but I don't like having to work towards all the things that I built. You know, like all of the DIYs that I have. I don't want to relearn all of these, and these are the ones that I currently have that I have not crafted yet. So I'm working on crafting all of these too, because I would like to craft at least these ones, and I've been doing pretty well so far with that. But yeah, like Happy Home Paradise, for example, I think some people had said, why can't we have what we've done with Happy Home Paradise be learned so that we can still do Happy Home Paradise over and over, but once we hit 3 stars, that we are able to just redecorate our villagers' homes right from the get-go, since we've already completed it on that save. But I think that'd be a little too difficult. Can you even 100% when Animal Crossing? Sure. I mean, you can. I'm not going to like catalog all of the items and all of the clothing, but I'm trying to get all of these Nook miles done. And so far, I've done pretty well. I haven't been doing pen pal stuff lately. I could probably do that. But yeah, I've completed Gulliver's stuff. I've helped Pascal a lot. I've been going to the concerts. I only have 2 left. That's cool. And yeah, I mean, I sort of cheated with the with a couple of these, but I have earned the right to the axe and the shovel as of now. I know that much. But yeah, you can absolutely do that. BRB, I'm going to reboot my computer, see if it helps YouTube's performance to not suck this bad. Is your internet still sucking? Let's see, where are we at right now? I think I need one more, right? Just need one more clam. I'm just trying to complete the stretch one for Nook Miles for the reactions. Yeah. I mean, I know you can just like sit and just stand there and wait until it's over. But I feel bad. I feel like my villagers are going to judge me going, what are they doing? They're just standing there, so I actually do it. It's a YouTube thing. Discord's not disconnecting, so it's the internet. Oh, it's not the internet. It's a YouTube thing. Do you have ad block on at all? Because I've learned as a streamer that if you have ad block on, specifically with Firefox, I can't type on YouTube at all. Like it gets all weird. And so I've had to not have ad block on YouTube specifically. Little Kato just stands there during Kato streams and it drives me nuts. That's funny. I'm halfway done with my island. I think acre by acre is really helping. I would love to do a 20 by, like the 20 acre challenge. I think that would be really interesting. I think I would have a lot of fun with that. But again, I don't, at this time with Animal Crossing, like I am content with Lagom, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just do challenges on the other island, I guess. I don't know. But we did get the manila clams. And do I want to craft these? Does the bait count as furniture? Does anyone know? I don't think so, right? The bait does not count as furniture. Because we have the DIY tools, which has been helpful for the flimsy stuff because it breaks. But does bait count as DIY furniture? I don't think so. We'll test. I was also hoping that it would count as a tool, but I don't think it does either. It's a lot of fun and you think you're gonna finish an island? That's awesome. That's so awesome. I'm done with restarting. I want an actual real forever island. I'm happy. I mean, I guess the positive of how expensive the Switch 2 is, it's like I can't do multiple Switches for multiple islands. I really can't. So I'm either hoping, I know that Nintendo's not going to do this because they like the notion that there's like one save per Switch. But should they decide that your Switch is specific, like your specific profile is specific to an island, I think that would be really amazing to have like people with different Switches. Although if you're going to trade your game on somebody else with somebody else's stuff, that means that they lose their islands too. So maybe not. Yeah, no, I'm tired of restarting, y'all. I'm so tired of restarting. I also feel like I'm not the one person to 100% or do Stardew Valley perfection, but I can do weird, silly challenges that are short term. I can do that. But yeah, no, like I can't do outputs of islands after islands anymore, especially since I have other things that I'd like to do. But that's just me. If people really enjoy doing multiple islands, like, good on you. I don't have the patience. I've restarted probably close to 20 times, if not more, with different islands that I've done. Right now, wait, what was... Let's see if this works. No. That's still the same, isn't it? Yeah. Periwinkle might get restarted when done to do other colors. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. And if that brings you joy, that brings you joy. But I feel that I think I would have really liked to have kept my Forever Island. And instead of falling into like this FOMO trap of thinking like I had to output all of these islands, I think that's what caused a lot of burnout in Animal Crossing for people. Is that instead of just dismantling their islands and taking their time, they're like, well, I have to output this for content. Okay, so let's consider what we're doing since we've done the dailies. We did the bugs, the fish, the sea creatures. We did the manila clams. I'm thinking of having an incline right here. I think I would like to do that. I was considering putting houses here too, but I don't know. I don't know. So let's like take a look and see if we can find something fun. I want to do a dream address, was so nervous in the past. Oh yeah, yeah, no, I was always really nervous about sharing my stuff. I totally get it. Let's do tiered neighborhood Animal Crossing. Let me see. Yeah, a lot of people have it kind of just like straight back. And there's a few people who did it kind of like on the side. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it's slightly slanted, but I don't like that either. Not for me, anyway. Here, why don't I do a cul-de-sac? Cul-de-sac Animal Crossing. The cul-de-sac is cute, but it also just feels... I don't know. Realize I'm missing a sea creature for this month. I'm gonna go swim. Yeah, go swim. Go do that. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to accomplish this. Because I've also realized that when I do building, I don't do a lot of water unless I intentionally create water. So... And let's do layout. Yeah, it's still on like the same level, which is a bit frustrating. And I don't want to do that. How about let's do ACNH neighborhood 3 houses. Vintage cottage core. I successfully made a floating island lily pad for Tad, and I think it's so cute. That's adorable. That's adorable. I love that. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, which is a bit frustrating. I mean, I could technically put houses here. That's not a problem, I guess. It's just, it's not... I don't know. I want to definitely have more houses and things on the upper tiers so that it feels a little different, because I think as of right now, all of the houses and buildings are on this level, which is fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah. His acre is going to be a swamp with bamboo, since I don't use the bamboo a lot, and his and Henry's acre are connected. Oh, that's really cute. All right, yeah, let's just do the incline. PC Brian, hello. Let's do... Take out money. That would be helpful. And yeah, we'll take out this much. Okay, so I have another question. Do any of you do, like, infinite bells? That's something that I can't do, personally. It's not my jam. Did I have anything up here that I wanted to do? No, I don't think so. Nook shopping. Is there anything in here that I want to buy? No, not a tank. I think I have all of the KK slider music, because now things are repeating and I haven't learned anything new. Although I need to figure out if there is a secret song that I don't have. He did it once, restarted after that. Yeah, no, I can't. I think I did Infinite Bells on Yonoya, and I instantly regretted it. I didn't like that. I didn't want to ruin the fun of making money and voids your stock market achievement, so I've never done it again. Oh, that's right. That's right. Wait, hold on. I can't see. I can't see. Here is my stuff. Hello. There we go. And move myself back down here. Also, I think we're at a bubble break, yeah? We should probably do a bubble break after I put down the incline. Let's talk infrastructure. Yeah. I've been redecorating my island and redesigned Wade's house into an ice cream shop. Oh my gosh, I love it when the penguins have ice cream shops. I've been thinking that Mint can probably go soon, and I would like to get a Peppy, I think. It was nice to get a house fully upgraded, but still. Let's do an incline. And Hedgie, a member for 2 years and change. Hi, Artsy and chat. Happy Mother's Day to the moms. Hedgie, you too. Thank you so much for stopping by. How you doing? How you doing? I think I want... I've been really liking the log staircase. I think it's my favorite, personally. But Hedgie, how are you doing? How you doing? Good, good. Just got home from one of the kids' baseball games. How did they do? Did they feel like they played well? All right. We're currently trying to figure out neighborhood ideas, and it's been slow going and very frustrating. Very frustrating indeed. I feel like I could do something. I don't want to have like a continuous, like the same move over here. You know, like this I love. I love this so much, but then we get over here and then it just kind of feels, I think it's specifically her house that I don't like very much. I think that's the problem. I think that's the issue. I think we're gonna fix that. This is fine. This is fine because we have like a little cafe thing right here, and Rory, no, bestie. I haven't earned your photo yet. You have to stay. They're 7 years old, so it's chaos, but mostly starting to catch on. Oh, that's so fun. I love watching little kids specifically play football or soccer because they're just running after the ball back and forth. It's so great. Okay. I think I want there to be... Yeah, let's see how this looks. Let me imagine it. Yeah, Rory's not allowed to go. I don't know what he's talking about. Ooh, this is cute. This is cute. I'll do that. And I think I can even put a Plains Party Light arch back here. I think I can do that. I guess my first island theme will be a wolf island. Looksy, let's go. How are you liking Animal Crossing, by the way? Because you started playing this year, right? How has it been for you? It's so funny to watch the little no, seriously, it's great. I was still very uncoordinated up until like high school. What did the whole heaping, did a whole heaping helping of nothing? YouTube is just telling me no today? Wow, YouTube, that's rude. That's so rude. I'm still uncoordinated. That's how I feel. Okay, an option. So I could have, let me plan this out. I could have 1, 2, wow, self. Can we here, hold on. I could technically have a house here. I could do that. And then have something here, like maybe a post office or something. I've been trying to like close this up a bit because this feels a little awkward. I could technically just connect this, but I don't want to. Also because there's like, it's just a single spot, so I don't really like that. But I could do a post office or something here and a house, or this can literally just be trees and nature, and then up here it becomes the neighborhood. That is possible. They will let me put it close to, they'll let me put it right here. There has to be a space, at least 1 square between, for it to work. So that is possible. I can do that, but I don't know how I feel about having the, like the land behind it. Like I would like to have either fencing or something behind the house, in which case the building itself would be along the road right here. And I don't know how I feel about that either. It's fine for these houses, but they're also 1 back. You know, there's like this 1 square. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the neighborhood in the upper level. I think you're right. And that also means that I can just put nature here. I can also just like post office or something. Actually, I could put like post office, phone booth, a sitting area here and here, and then it goes up. That's something that I can do. That is a possibility. I was also thinking maybe like a dump, you know, like where we put the recycling and things. I think that would be really cute too. So why am I all like, for some reason my beans are crunchy and that's weird. We gotta get rid of all of this. Okay. You do little vending machines? You'd have to move the incline back one? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Store. Let's consider options and eat our feelings in turnips. Let's do that. Also, do that and do this. Yeah. I mean, I do, okay, so I have like the vending machines right here. I have that. So, and I also have this that was part of the museum build that I can put there because it's small. That would be really cute there, I think, personally. That'd be really cute. So what if I just did that right now? How much space do I have? I have space. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Let's give that a go. Pascal makes me wish they had otter villagers. I also agree. I think that they're gonna come up with like a new species. Otters would be cute, like sea mammals would be really darling. Bats would be really cool. Snakes would be so awesome. Could you imagine a hognose snake? I would lose my ever-loving mind. I would go bananas. Like, literally, I would cry. I would collect all of the hognose snakes. I want to see a raccoon or an owl. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we had the fence, right? And I know that I can put the fences on either side. Yeah, no, bats would be super fun. Okay, we'll do another fence. And I think I have other fences here too. Let me see. Should probably take them out too. You will have to excuse the different colors though, because I'm going to redo this. There we go. So let's put one right here. Put this here. And that's gonna bother me, so we're gonna do this. A badger would be cute, absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, let's do, yeah, like that. Okay. I feel like Lagom is going to be laggy after this. I was hoping that it wouldn't be, but we will suck it up. And then what if we put the stall here? Yep. And then we had bookshelf here. Where's the bookshelf? Hello. Ooh, Franklin the turtle. Yeah, I would love turtles. I would love turtles. Actually, wait, can I put the phone booth here? Hello? Where is it? Hello? There we go. You're thinking of Franklin and Friends now? I'm gonna be honest. I rewatched Franklin and Friends. Like, I watched a movie, and As someone who really liked Franklin growing up, I feel like I don't know how I feel about the messages that Franklin and Friends provides. Because, quite frankly, the kids are obnoxious. Like, they're obnoxious. Do you think turtles will get mad at you for catching turtles in the river? I mean, wait, the octopi got upset? No way. That's funny. I know that the frogs don't really do anything when you gift them frogs. Probably in the same way that Flurry has no issue being gifted a caged hamster. Oh geez, we have a lot of money now. Oh look, 1% problems. Flurry wasn't gifted squad as a default house. I know. You got inspired for another test question? Proud of you. That's awesome. That's a daily win if I didn't hear one. She already has a hamster in her home. Yes, but how did that hamster get there? That's the big question. How did the hamster get there? We don't know. Okay, do I want to put... Yeah, we definitely want to put this box-shaped seat here. I will never forgive Nintendo for this space, though. That's really frustrating. Going to have students calculate the strength of an ionic bond from data about how much it dissolves in water. Ooh. Ooh. Does this go over? I think we're gonna put one here. I remember I used to like Franklin, but hard to not like it anymore when I was told I was too old for it. Oh no. I don't believe that anyone is too old for shows like that. I love Bluey. I still like, I enjoy watching Recess, the show. How do we feel about this? I think actually we're gonna move this a little over here. Maybe possibly. Yeah, like that. And then push this over here. Yeah, like right here. And then, this is missing something, isn't it? Is it missing something? I feel like it's missing something. It's probably missing trees. It's probably missing trees. Like, can I put a tree right here? Yeah, no. Children's shows, good children's shows are comforting. And there is 2 room. What are you talking about? Oh, that's why there's no room. Okay. What? What? Maybe here, what we'll do instead is we're going to put the phone box over here. Yeah, no. Don't ever judge your joy. Don't ever judge your joy. Put that here, and then right there instead. Like maybe right there. And we can put, I don't know, maybe like a, yeah, this is actually feeling a little bit better. Every few years I go back to Gargoyles. I don't care. I just watched when I was 3. I care. I like that. And Goliath is hot. Goliath is hot. I think everyone was hot for Goliath. Yeah, no, this is better. I like this better. Much. I'm gonna move you up a bit though. Like that. Move you like right here. Wait, does this go all the way back or no? Ugh. Why can't I move you just like really close? Why? Feel like this could be better. Getting around to working on my farm and Leaf brings me things that I already have. Oh no. Wait, what? Bro. Oh, it's because it's... No, wait. Wait. Excuse you. Excuse. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. Hold on. We got this. Ready? There we go. Yeah, it just needed some happy trees. It just needed some happy trees. And... yeah, that's... I like this. This feels a lot more closed off, and it feels better. However, I don't know how I feel about having two of these here. Okay. Why is this difficult? Why is this so difficult? I mean, we could just like close this, like put this really close, but I don't like that either. I don't like that either. I could also switch out the box-shaped seat for something else. Not sugarcane or pumpkins, I could start cooking. Oh. Let's try something else. Let me see. I also need to get out fencing. I'm gonna get out this fencing, and then I need to get out some shrubbery. Where's the holly? I'll take out orange tea leaves and the holly. Yeah, I'll do that. The holly right here, I think. Yep. And then maybe I can put one like right here. That'll close it up. Good. No, I didn't mean to do two hollies. No. There we go. Oh, I meant to get out a chair. I think I want to get out a different chair than the box-shaped seats. I use them for everything, and I want to do something a little different. I could do a garden chair. Ooh, I could do a leaf stool. That would be cute. I could also do an ironwood chair, which I don't have anything for. And I think I've been using the boxy stools over by the whoosy whatsits. I can word by the Ables. So I think we'll stick with that one. I'm surprised I don't have a director's chair. That's interesting. But that's fine. We'll put the box shape seat here. Or the ironwood chair, I should say. Yeah. No. Just kidding. No, I don't like that. Could do the vine hanging chair. That would be cute. I could also do this stool. Did we talk about the leaf stool? We'll do the leaf stool. Let's see about the leaf stool. The leaf stool would be cute. Yeah, that's better. I like that. Okay. And can I move you up a little bit like that? No. Ugh, that's so frustrating. Alright, well, we have that, and then we have this. We have three fences on, we had three fences on that side, so it would be 1 and 2, and then 3. Did I take out another fence? No. I exchanged Sherb for Barbara because I didn't have a Snooty. I wanted someone to fit Celestial theme. Ooh, Barbara's a really good one. Stella too, which is specifically like just her name. Let's see. Something out. I never knew how cool it was using out-of-season bushes for decorations. It's so cute. Yeah, no, I haven't started doing that until recently, and I'm obsessed. Literally obsessed. 3, there we go. This island's not gonna have any lag at all, says the person who's going to have a lot of lag, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I do want to change the top of this, though. I feel like I never use them in season. Yeah, I was doing something with Lagom where there had to be at least one shrub that was in season, but I started tinkering with having lots of different kinds. Like, I use the Plumeria all the time, but I really like having the holly in the back, for example. Not you, not you. Not you. Wait, what? Where's the bistro? There you go. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with yellow. That would be cute. I will say the only bushes that I don't really like using are the camellia because I don't like how the leaves look. It's very rude of me, but I love all the other leaves a lot. That's much better. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't like the bushes at all. It's not my jam. And now we're going to do this. Yeah, the Plumeria I think are some of my favorites, but I love the olive tree shrub, like the leaves, although I'm not a fan of the flowers. And I love the hydrangea bushes, and I love the hibiscus. Regardless, like, they're so bushy. Like, look how cute that is. I love it. I'm obsessed. Okay, we'll do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've also been using, like, I've been using fencing more often in this, so I've been very excited about that. What should I do for Henry's yard? He's going to be next to Tad Swamp. Do you have, like, a bait and tackle shop or something? You could do something that's, I wouldn't call it like a hunting place, but you know those shops where you can buy things for camping and things? You could do that. Put this away. Okay, put something away because we're gonna be cleaning up over here. Oh, I forgot. We need to do a bubble break. I'm sorry, friends. Here, let me go do that. Let me go do that. So, friends, thank you so much for 25 likes on this stream. With every additional, like with every 10, an additional 10 likes, so 10, 30, 60, math, 100, whatever. We take a mindful moment to just like check in with our bodies as neutrally as possible. So thank you all so much for engaging with the stream with your presence, your chatting, your lurking, your liking, your whatever, because it really does help us out. We hate talking about it. We hate bringing it up, but it is true. The algorithm is a cruel mistress. But why don't we just take a break for a moment? If you haven't, grab some water in a bit, grab some water. If you haven't taken your meds, go take your meds. I ate my breakfast this morning. I took my meds this morning. I did my morning routine okay. But yeah, wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Derek, hello, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. How are things? You're just in time for a bubble break. So if you have a lot of stress in your jaw, please be sure to unclench that lovely jaw of yours. And we're going to do a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Also, if you are looking for like something to do with Pomodoro or working and you need to like get up, like get some bubbles and just like take a minute to blow bubbles for a little bit. It really is so helpful for your mood and your well-being. But yeah, thank you all so much, friends. I appreciate all of you. That was the wrong thing. Why won't this weed go where I want it to go? There is so room. Been there, done that. All right, let's clean. Let's clean. So this is going to have at least, I'm trying to think. We have 4. We need 6. Maybe what we'll do is plan for 3. So we could do Olivia, Silvana, and Gonzo over here. And then on the second tier, we can have Fang and wait, are these all of them? We could have Fang and Antonio and then Vesta, and then I will be put somewhere. I've been trying really hard to find places where I want to be among the neighborhood. I find that really fun, but I've never done it very well. So we'll see. We gotta do some cleaning up, unfortunately. These poor pumpkins. These poor pumpkins. And these poor gyroids. I wonder where I could put these gyroids, actually. I had plans to putting them by the museum, obviously, but been having a really hard time figuring out where they're gonna go. I was also thinking that Henry could be the camper in the wilderness. Oh, that's a really cool idea. I like that idea. That's really nice. I'll grab these. I think having a pumpkin patch would be really cute. One thing that I've also never done with islands, I've only been doing it recently, is having separate spaces for like orchards and farms. And so having different designated areas for like different fruits and different vegetables. I kind of like the idea of having the foreign fruits as an orchard and then having peaches kind of everywhere. Although I've had so many butt fruit islands in the past couple of years that I'm so sick of it. But also like Lagom is a butt fruit island. And you just work with what you got. You gotta work with the booty. Oh wow, I also need to like be better about not leaning. So I've been like this. I have an acre as an orchard and an acre as a veggie garden. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Yeah, so if we have 3 and 3. 3 and 3. I have space? No, I do not. Do I want to, I mean, I'm going to have to, but I was thinking maybe of terraforming all of this upwards, but I haven't quite decided yet. Do that. And balloon, listen. I really don't have an orchard, but I did put my crops in one area for Ricky's farm. Ricky, I think I had Ricky when I was trying to do population growing, and Ricky seems like a really fun villager. I think also that Ricky was an amiibo that Hedgie gave me. So maybe. But yeah, I think I'm ready for our girl Mint to move on. Like, she's been great. I got to celebrate her birthday twice because I was doing a lot of time traveling. But I had her. Apparently, she came and healed whatever relationship rift that she had with Vesta. And it was fine. Yeah, you did give me Ricky. Mm-hmm. Right, what did we get from here? I've not been able to find amiibo card packs here anywhere and wanted to finish my collection, but I can't. Oh no, who are you trying to find? Who are you looking for? I've been trying to collect all of the penguins and all of the sheep. That's been a goal of mine. Look like that. 1, 2. Just Jelly. Oh my gosh. Jelly, have you returned to streaming? Oh my goodness. Hey girl, hey. How are you? Oh. I don't know if you're with the party. So until you can be better, we're just gonna remove that. Hello, hello. Jelly, how are you doing? You want to find Cousteau and Drift? How was your stream? Were you playing Disney Dreamlight Valley? Have you been working on your valley? Oh my goodness. But Raiders, thank you so much for coming in and saying hi. If you don't know me, my name is Artsy over at the Artsy Gamer. I make art, play games, and encourage others to do the same. And according to someone who's probably 12, I am a butthead, which I am very accurate. Of course, I love the events lately, but I want to do this. You should. You should, absolutely. I know that you reset Blanky, right? Because that was your original island, right? But didn't you have another, I mean, you could bring back Blanky. You could bring back the cozy. You could do that. But absolutely. Yeah, I think we're probably going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, like do you remember the layout that Blanky had? Because I thought it'd be really cool for me to have to find my original island's layout. It turns out that it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for that island, but you could find the layout and stuff. You gave Pee-wee a bath towel wrap. He loves wearing it everywhere, including at Stitch's house. Don't kink shame. Don't kink shame. I've also finished, I finished the museum before, and I'm still waiting on 3... what's it called? I can word. I'm waiting on 3 sea creatures. I also wish that I had never reset my first island. Really, truly. I originally had a lot of burnout feelings when it came to just dismantling the entire island. But I've also found a lot of peace and catharsis recently of just this build is done. I don't need to do this anymore, so let's dismantle it. But if I didn't, I wouldn't have had the Wizard of Oz Island. No, that's fair. And that was a really pretty island. That was really pretty. Yeah, I think we'll do that. You want Gonzo's amiibo the most? I mean, who doesn't want Gonzo's amiibo? I think Gonzo was one of the first fake amiibos I ever got. I was one of those uncool people where, because I lived in Korea, I wasn't sure whether or not I would actually be able to find amiibos. And so I ordered them, and somebody printed out their images on stickers and put them on the little NFC cards. And I got Gonzo, I got Dottie, I got... Who else did I get? I got my birthday twin. Jelly, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, do 100%. I think that it's such a cool idea to have your forever island and just figure out ways to do 100% dailies. The one thing that I'm working towards, or a couple of things that I'm working towards, is the bugs, the fish, and not you. The bugs, the fish, and the sea creatures. And so what I've been doing is I do 10 a day, which means, it takes a bit of time, but you'll get there. You'll get there. If you want to do more, you can. But if you also do the flimsy net and the flimsy fishing rod, you can also earn a lot of Nook Miles doing it this way. So it takes a bit of time, but you get there. you get there. You have a lot of fake amiibos, so I might ask for Gonzo since he's welcome amiibo, but I still want the official ones too. No, that's fair. That's totally fair. Let's see. Yeah, but a big reset stream tomorrow, Saturday. I don't know what your work hours are now, but you could definitely just have like, you know, a return to Animal Crossing. Since it's 5 years, you can do a 5-hour stream. What are the odds that Pee-wee and Diana coordinated their gifts, a pilot's uniform and a hat? You have a garage sale Saturday I'm way too excited for. Ooh. A garage sale as in you're going or that you're hosting? Are you selling stuff? Are you decluttering? I need to declutter so bad. All right. If terraforming is in the next Animal Crossing and the balloon should it should pause balloon presence, I'm 100% serious. I mean, they pause the balloons when people are visiting. I also agree. I mean, I don't typically have the music on when I'm playing Animal Crossing and streaming because I actually can't listen to the music and talk at the same time, which is really weird. Like, I can do it with the like lo-fi stuff and sometimes with Stardew Valley, but I can't talk and have Animal Crossing on at the same time. I think it's because I'm talking with the villagers. Hosting, selling lots of Ray Dun I collected years ago. Wedding attire, home decor that I no longer love. Go you. Go you. That sounds so fun. All right, we got this. Broke a shovel. Cool. Working towards that goal. Love that for us. Okay, wait, where's the... Oh, did I leave it? I think I did. Oh, well. You're making crafts to sell. That's awesome, too. You were doing... Were you in your sticker era at some point? I feel like you were. So I remember that you were working on stuff. I know that you did all of your wedding designs, which were incredible. But for some reason, I thought that you were making stickers, too. Oh, I should have done the flimsy shovel. Oh, well. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so 3 villagers. I don't know how to do this. Don't know how to do this at all. I love making stickers and cheesy motivational magnets for the whiteboard at work. Talk to the hands and wear the gloves. Something like with surgeons. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I also need to like clean all of this up too. My poor gyroids. I also, for this island, I want to have more gyroids on the island because I only have a few and they're all on like the houses and stuff, but it feels weird to have gyroids. Sean, hello. Like grape work and it's a grape. Oh, I love it. Yeah, like I want to do something with the gyroids too. But Sean, how are things? How are you? I'm just dismantling the patriarchy and the island no beg. We're trying to come up with a tiered neighborhood situation that's not 2 or 3 back, and it's really frustrating. You completely forgot you had Marshall on this island and went to his house and he was there? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, I had Marshall for a bit. He was very healing. I never liked the man, and then he ended up being a delight, and I was so upset. Okay. Okay. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? You need his photo? No, that's fair. What I could do is have... Yeah, maybe I'll have a house here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. I got 2 chickens in Stardew. Wait, did I? This is, wait, yeah. And the cow, and so I'm well. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I'm doing okay. I am doing okay. Been a bit of a slow start. I've been struggling with creative burnout, which I'm sure a lot of people can, you know, sympathize. I think, no, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna move this back one. You named him Cowie. Kinda forgot how much I love the lineup on Last Like. Kabuki, Lobo, Chelsea, Sly, Faith, Pee-wee, Diana. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, no, creative burnout's not been great, especially since I got a camera. There was crowdfunding that had occurred and you contributed, which by the way, if you have not sent me your information, Jelly, please be sure to go to the description and give me your information. But I have plans for this camera and I want to do all these things, but I also haven't really devoted time to working on my my game. And it's like it's the two wolves issue where it's like one wolf wants to create content and one wolf wants to consume content. You know what I mean? So it's been a bit frustrating. No, we don't want to do that one. You named your first cows chocolate and vanilla. I love the fact that there are strawberry cows in Fields of Mystria. I'm hesitant to play Fields of Mystria because I know that I'm gonna love it. But also, like, I want to get what I can out of Stardew Valley before starting another farming sim game. You named your chicken Goose, naturally. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so what we'll do is we'll have third house right here, not where the pathing is, because oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like terraform all of this. Okay, we're gonna put, yeah, we'll put this house 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 3 houses, and then we'll have build out how much I donated, but I think that too. I can check for you, but you definitely got the digital thing and my like eternal gratitude. Yeah, so we will have the neighborhood situation, but it's not going to be super symmetrical. And then what we're gonna do is that with the power of terraforming, we're going to put a staircase up here. And then I think this is going to be, all my poor water is going away. I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put Vesta, Antonio, and Fang up here. Ooh, you wanna play Fields of Mystria so bad? Okay, question, what does /H mean? Because I know that /J is joke, /S is sarcasm. What does /H mean? What does that mean? Barbed wire fencing. Lighthearted. Oh, it's LH. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't need another hyperfixation. Okay, I already have Little Nightmares that I still want to do a deep dive on, but I don't know if I want to just yet. I may want to play the third game before I do my deep dive. Yeah, I've never seen LH before. I'm clearly a boomer millennial for sure. Although I think boomers know more about memes than I do, which is not surprising. I don't know much about social media. Which is sad because it's kind of like my job. Your brothers got you sucked in Balatro? What's Balatro? I probably just like bastardized that. It's a master dock of tone indicators. Oh, there's a master, no way. No way. Master doc. Okay, hold on, hold on. A guide to tone indicators. J, joking. HJ, half joking. S, sarcastic. Gen or G, genuine. SRS, serious. NSRS, not serious. POS, positive connotation. NEU, neutral connotation. NEG, negative connotation. P, platonic. R, romantic. C, copy pasta. L or LY, lyrics. NBH, for when you're vague posting or venting but it's directed to nobody here. NSB, not subtweeting. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's, that is something. That's the card game like Slay the Spire that, wait. Oh, is it? Okay. I did not know that. We're gonna do this right here. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna be super honest, as someone who is still dipping their toes into accessibility, I can understand and I do really appreciate when people use that, but it really is a very good accessibility marker for indicating tone for text, because I love my mom, but when she does okay, ... or like fine with a period, I have a panic attack. I'm like, did I upset you? Did I dishonor my family and my cow? What happened? What did I do? And so I think that's a really cool accessibility marker, especially for those who are quite literally tone deaf, where they cannot discern what tone is being said, and especially if sarcasm is not something they can visually identify. I think that's really cool. Do I have any yellow or highest? Actually, wait, I think I do. Hold on. Hold on, I think I do. And actually, that'll be really helpful because I do need to work on my pen pal thing. So Megan, hold on a minute. Nobody here is also vital for people for anxiety. Yeah, well, I mean, at the birth of the internet, it was really easy to like talk shade at the person and it absolutely be directed to the person, and you could be petty about it. Wow, everyone's thinking thinky thoughts today. I have learned that I will never attempt to do that again, because that's not cool. That's also very juvenile, but I'm just gonna get rid of you. Yep. It's nobody here and I'm here. It's not about me. Mm-hmm. Yep. I also think something that I've been working on, despite having a master's degree in conflict resolution, is that I've had to recognize that I try to ease people in on things, and it brings more anxiety to people. So I've been trying really hard to be more direct, and it's still very hard for me. All right, here you go. No, Sean, we're not piecing out people. I know how you feel about my villagers. Don't you dare. Mm-hmm. Sarcasm intended. Yep. Well, it's also really tiring because, you know, I used to be friends with just consistently sarcastic people, where sarcasm was not necessarily their love language, it was their shield. And so it got really tiring interacting with them, because I like sarcasm. I think sarcasm is a great use of literary, you know, expression. I think that's great in humor, but I get so tired with sarcasm all the time. All right, Megan, I'm sending you 10 hyacinths. Let's see. There you go. That's the other thing about resetting islands, is that it resets the friends that you've had on your islands, and I don't like that. There you go. You grew to like Antonio. Antonio is best boy. I don't know why people have an issue with him. He is the perfect embodiment of a himbo with a brain. He has at least 2 brain cells. I should know. I have a cat that has exactly 1 of them, so I know what I'm talking about. There you go. You should be getting it immediately. You've never had Antonio Rivasta? Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Antonio's one of your OGs. Love him. See, Ames no. Ames knows. That's more than most orange cats. It's all orange cats. Honestly, I've never met. All orange cats that I've ever met are the sweetest. There's nothing between the 2 eyes. And Oliver has the audacity to be a tuxedo cat that should be orange. And Hubsmod likes to talk about how he has this permanently like bewildered expression on his face, and it brings me so much joy. Like, I love our cats. It's I've been feeling really guilty about how I loved having rabbits. Okay, I say that as like it was a true gift and a privilege to have the rabbits that I had in my life. However, I know for a fact that my anxiety, you'll take solid gray cats, my anxiety was through the roof with Andra because she had a chronic condition and it progressed and got worse. And, you know, having rabbits just randomly pass on you when you weren't anticipating it, I mean, really that's traumatic for everybody, but it's very heartbreaking for rabbits because you know in the back of your mind that rabbits are very fragile and that it becomes like this responsibility of just like this waiting game. And I was thinking about that earlier because I think I said a statement that I used to tell Bran. So Bran, for those who are new to the channel, I had 2 rabbits last year. One had passed in the summer, and the other one had passed, I think, on New Year's Eve or something. It was like either December 30th or the 31st. I don't remember. But Bran was like this big fluff butt. Like he had the biggest tush. And both of my rabbits were litter trained, but he had this tendency to not know how big his butt was, and so I would tell him butt in so that he would actually move further into the litter pan. And so he was actually trained to push his butt in or move further into the litter pan so that he wouldn't make a mess. You love cats, but I really love big dumb. I love other people's big dumb dogs. Like I'm the sort of person that I will love other people's dogs, but kind of like how people sometimes view children, I'm okay to give the dogs back. I love having cats because they fit into our lifestyle a lot better. And I grew up with cats more. But rabbits in general too, I was so jealous about how there are people who are able to have free roaming rabbits. My rabbits have destroyed entire rooms of wallpaper, have cut through cords, have done things that are dangerous not only to themselves, but to others. And so they had to be in an X pen, which was very large. And with the cats, it's like, we can have them, for the most part, free ranging, obviously. And yes, we just need to be better about cleaning up stuff, but I don't have to worry about them doing things, you know? I loved having bunnies. The last one had, before he passed, was potty trained in the litter box. His name was Simba, and he was a Lionheart. Oh my gosh. We had a rabbit, made the mistake of leaving him. Oh, yeah, Yoshi. The House Rabbit Society really pushes for people to have their rabbits indoors. Having them in hutches is dangerous for heat and for just weather, but also for just their well-being. So totally understand that lesson learned. But yeah, all of my rabbits were toilet trained, with the exception of who do I want to put here? I think I want to put Gonzo here. Yeah. It's really easy to to litter train rabbits because they'll eat and poop in the same place. So if you put their food by their litter, that's where they'll go. But Andra didn't really have much control over her bowels, really. So we couldn't let her run around like we used to. We used to like let them run down the halls with supervision, and you know, as she got sicker, it's like they had to be more contained. You have a 1-year-old Cavapoo. He's 15 pounds and so freaking smart. Yeah, no. August is deviously smart, and Oliver is smart when he wants to be. Your big dumb wonder dog is incredibly lovable, but not the smartest. I mean, Kyle the Wonder Pup is a delight. And I think Burmese Mountain Dogs are one of my favorite big dogs. I love Burmese Mountain Dogs, and I love Rottweilers. I think Rottweilers they have the cutest faces. I also love Cavalier Charles Spaniels. I think if I were to have a dog, I'd probably have a Cavalier. Although I'm also of the opinion that for the most part, I don't need a purebred dog, because from seeing what a lot of the breeds have had to endure from overbreeding. But for the most part, like, if I would have a dog, it'd be that, or it'd be an Irish Wolfhound, because they are the biggest couch potato I have ever seen. Yeah, I think we're gonna put, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to put Sylvana here. We're going to put Gonzo here, and we're gonna put Olivia here. 100 pounds of, he's a lap horse, you mean? That's what I used to call my uncle's. Oh my god, I think he was a combination of a Rhodesian Ridgeback and no, it wasn't a pit bull. It was a Rhodesian Ridgeback and what's the Beethoven dog? What are they called? That one. Your dream cat's a Maine Coon. Maine Coons are cute. They're huge. Yeah, I think we'll do that one. A Saint Bernard, yes, thank you. Yeah, a Saint Bernard. Yeah, he was a combination of a Saint Bernard and a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Is this too close? It's a little late now, but I think we can make this work. Okay, so we have that. And then I think what we're gonna do is continue working on this, and then we'll time travel to the next day, because my Forever Island does not have the, you know, you can't time travel rule, because that I don't have time for. If I were to get a dog, I'd get a Dalmatian. They're one of my favorites. They are awesome. I have heard that they are very, aren't they very neurotic? Respectfully, peace and love, but I think Dalmatians are pretty neurotic. They are very beautiful dogs, though. Although we've made a statement that we're not ever having any more black and white animals, because when Oliver was going through his digestional issues and it looked like that he was going to have the same condition that Andrew has, and based on what I've seen, I think he just had some irritation, because it's definitely improved and it's not as bad as it used to be. But both Hubsmod and I were like, no more. No more black and white animals, please. A Bernedoodle? What's a Bernedoodle? Is that a Saint Bernard and Poodle mix? Hold on, I want to see what ridiculousness this is. I've never heard of that one before. Saint Bernard Poodle mix. Oh my gosh, it is basically like a Muppet. It is so cute. Oh my goodness, it is enormous. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, Bernese. Oh, a Bernese mountain and a. Okay, hold on. I want to see this one. A Burmese mountain poodle mix. Oh, she's so cute. It's so cute. Also, I think I've been saying Burmese instead of Bernese. I've been incorrect this entire time. Oh my gosh, that is. Oh my gosh, their faces. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Also, I think I... What did I do? No, not you. It was this one. Okay. I've grown up with Bernese mountain dogs your whole life. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, no, I love the breeds. I really do. I don't think I'm right person to own a pet, but my dream pet is a Welsh Corgi. Yeah, make bait, absolutely. Welsh Corgis are really cute. I've had a lot of enjoyment, like, looking up what dogs are mixed with Corgis. And I think the joke is that Welsh Corgis mixed with any other dog, it looks like they're cosplaying as any other dog. You know what I mean? That just, it makes me laugh so hard. It'll be a fluffy version of your last dog, and I already have a name for her. Burners are the best. Giant clumsy cuddlers. That's so cute. That is so cute. Where are they on the intelligence scale in comparison to, like, Labradors and golden retrievers? Is it pretty much like the same thing? Are they like the orange cats of the dog world? Because that would be amazing. I was really kind of hoping for a backdrop here, but I don't... Well, I can always move the backdrop back. That's something I can do. Plus, they're really dorky and they're smart when they want to be. That's how I feel about myself. I'm smart when I want to be. That was self-deprecating. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, that was the joke. Yeah, Oliver of the dog world. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Kyle might be the orange cat of burners. So have you met other burners? Like, does Kyle have that same comparison? Your lab and gold mix is your service dog and he's so smart. Okay, well, Sean, I take it back. I do know that Labradors and retrievers are excellent service dogs because they have that one focus. But yeah, maybe your dog is equally is just, you know, the smart one of that breed, because I've interacted with retrievers and labs, and they're very orange catty. But I've also seen them act like really smart. We've met a couple. Do they act the same? All right, let me see. So we can do 1, 2. Okay. You just focus on me, so you're right. Okay, okay. Well, there you go. He knows his strengths, and his strengths are making sure that you survive the day, and that is a very noble cause. Bam wants to leave. Should I let him? Well, first and foremost, did you get his photo? That's like the big question. The second question is, do you want him to leave? You recently found out about Kiwinis. Are those Chihuahua Dachshund breeds? Don't know. No. No. No one kind of? All right, well then, there you go. Bye-bye. Okay, hold on. Let me... Chihuahua Dachshund mix. That's pretty much what I expected them to look like. They look neurotic as hell, and I love that for them. Although I will say, I really do like the, I like the curly or like the long-haired dogs for both of them. I think they're really cute. They're land piranha. Oh man. My, My aunt and uncle, back when we were really young, had a Basenji. Do you know what a Basenji is? Basenjis hail from Africa, and they are known as the barkless dogs. They are small, and I think they either yodel or something, but this dog did not like anybody, except for, you know, her people. And I often think about how a lot of the small dogs are just so dang neurotic, and I wouldn't be able to handle it. Do I want to like move this all the way up over here? Like I can close this in. That would be really interesting. I was thinking of continuing with our girl Olivia's little pottery thing, and I could put that here. Yeah, no, Basenjis are beautiful dogs. They're very, very beautiful. But yeah, like most little dogs that I have met are super neurotic. My next door neighbor and friend has a, oh my gosh, I don't know if he's a toy poodle mix or something, but he is an avid barker and just like goes crazy when he meets somebody new. And so what I've done, because I know that he's not going to hurt me, what I do is I get on the floor and I just like ruffle him up, and he gets so overstimulated and he's like, okay, I'm good now. So I'm able to like get on his level, and he feels validated. But oh my gosh, like every single small dog, with the exception of the Havanese dog that a friend of mine had when they lived here. I loved Havaneses because of that dog. You said hi to one that came up on a walk. Oh, yeah, no. You don't look them in the eye. You don't look them in the eye. You should never do that. That was your first mistake. Oh, also, Kitty. Time is weird for me. I have time blindness right now. Wasn't it your birthday recently? Wasn't it your birthday? Like recently, within the last couple of weeks? Did I ask you how your birthday went? All right. April 9th. Okay. Okay, so it was literally a month ago. How was your month ago birthday? I did. Okay. Okay. Okay, just making sure. I've been trying to keep up with people's birthdays, and I've not been very good at it. I have also, in the terms of like being a parent and, you know, other people's children exist, we've had to prepare presents for the daycare kids, because there's only like 5 or 6 to a class, so it's not that bad. But what I did was I purchased all of their birthday presents in bulk. So like whenever there's a birthday, I have presents ready, because I was always late. And the teacher before, like, she's great. I loved his previous teacher, but she was like at 5 p.m. Oh yeah, tomorrow is so-and-so's birthday. Please have a gift. And I'm like, at what time do I go get the gift, madam? I am so smart. Yes. And really, like, there's only there's like a $10 limit, so I basically just bought 5 or 6 of the same things. And I've also been doing this thing where I give like a little candy treat to the parents. I've been working on my Korean, so I'll do like I'll actually write their names in Hangul, so that, you know, I'm actually showing an effort. I was really kind of hoping to have this be a backdrop of water, but we'll see. Oh, we're also at another bubble break. Okay. So let's get this planned out. We'll go to the next day. Where are we at? Okay, 11. And then we'll do that. What do you mean there is no... Wait. Here. Thank you. No. Come back. Does my little one speak Korean? I think so. I know that he understands Korean because his teacher talks to him and he, you know, does what she asks of him. Whenever I talk to him in Korean, he looks at me like, "Mom, stop! You're embarrassing me." But I think he does. I think he does, but he's very quiet as a kid, at least from what his teachers were saying. And when he's home, he's super talkative in English, but he is learning Korean at the daycare because it's run by a Korean school. And all of the foreigners send their kids there because it's literally a block from the school that, you know, they all work at. So they're very they're knowledgeable about having foreigners in their class, and you know the different expectations of like what we want for our kids versus what Koreans expect. You're making something good on Animal Crossing, then you destroyed it. Oh no, what happened? Ahmed, hello, how are you? What did you make? What are you doing on Animal Crossing? Right there. Okay, so we have this. Yeah, we're really excited. I don't know how long we're going to stay here, but I'm fairly certain that he's going to be fluent in Korean by the time wherever we go. Zim, hello. I've been working on getting my new island to 3 stars, but I've been struggling. Have you done the chaos method where you literally just put everything down? You plant flowers on the beach and just leave it there. You can just place clothes in various parts. I've done that. Or you can be really artful about it. We'll watch the rest of the stream with coffee in the AM. Love listening to you so much. Jelly, thank you so much. Also, friends, I'm a terrible human. If you are not subscribed to Just Jelly, who recently, within like the last, year and a half, had the Mowage, does incredible content with crafting, Disney Dreamlight Valley. We'll be getting back into Animal Crossing because I inspired her to perhaps do 100% of an Animal Crossing island. So yeah, go check her out, please. Go subscribe. It's free. Yeah, place mannequins. Like, I think you can place mannequins with the custom DIYs and they count, and so when you change out the customization, it disappears entirely. That also really helps if you're making a rock garden. Yeah, and also best of luck on your garage sale. Hope that you are able to declutter, make some good mons. You made a Princess Peach stained glass drawing I had in a Mario place. Oh, that's so cool. The goal is 300. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. I think we'll make this a little interesting. How far away is this? You're making my rock garden my last acre because I don't want to deal with it all with your empty space. Absolutely. That would be such a pain. Okay. Yeah, this is further back than I had hoped and anticipated, but I can do like a lot of water in the back and make it less wacky. I can do that. You're doing the chaos method, but it's very weird on my end. Isabel mentioned shops, but I have all of them. And the shops are built? That's weird. My method's planting weeds everywhere and then having leaf clear them. That's also a really good one. Yeah, isn't it like, how much is it to have him clear your island? Like 100,000 or something? I remember it being cheaper than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be 500,000. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's 120,000? Okay. It'd be more hilarious if it was like 420. Okay, so if I did... Maybe I'll do something a little bit different with this one where it kind of folds in on itself. And then, yeah, maybe we'll do it that way. Just let the dog out for the night. Gotta head to bed myself. Happy time zones. Thank you, Scott, for your presence. Happy time zones. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, night, and start of your week. And let me see. Wisp has the audacity to have me collect his spirits when the scorpions are around. Oh, that's absolutely rude. That's 100% rude. I could put the guys' house over here, and I could put my house over here, and I could put Vesta's here, right? I think that'll be 6. Yeah, I think we can do that. So let's time travel to the next day. Wait, hold on. I do need to get rid of some of this stuff, though. Let's go do that. And I will have to change out this fencing for a different color, but we'll worry about that another time. Okay. I just want to see though. Yeah, because if I have it going right, then it kind of feels that the entire houses are sort of like at this diagonal. I do like that a lot, actually. Okay. You have an idea for an Animal Crossing island? Ooh, a Stardew Valley island? That's really cute. There have been some who have done Stardew Valley islands that have been really cool. Let's take this off. Watch there be a villager in the campsite and we have to go say goodbye to Mint. Wouldn't that be hilarious? I was terraforming last night and a scorpion just spawned out of thin air. You nearly threw your Switch controller. Yeah, how do they spawn? Because usually I like walk around the corner and there it is. I've never seen them spawn before. You're doing a media-based island. They're so fun. Media-based. I need to upgrade Nooks, but it's hard since my Animal Crossing island hasn't let me do online play for a while. Every other game works. So does your game crash? That's weird. Saw a clip a few years back of a scorpion falling off of a villager's house. No, that's gross. Just crawled out from under the cliff I made. That's rude. That's super rude. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That's really awful. Like I'm laughing at the notion of something like that happening to me. That sounds terrible. You want to wait for the Switch 2 before I commit to a new island? That's also fair. I'm really nervous about having like, because you can transfer your actual save file right over to the Switch 2, right? Like, so as long as it is your account, you can transfer, right? And considering that I tried to get into my spicy era, I lost an island by trying to transfer it from one Switch to another. And it was heartbreaking. It was super heartbreaking. And I would just be so sad if I transferred this island over to the other Switch and then just lost it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine all of the work that I did would be gone? Ugh. Laser Sharp, hello, how are you? The surprise scorpion. Okay, how do I feel about this? Ooh, wait, no, I don't hate that though. I actually don't hate that. That's really cute. And I can put more stuff over here. I won't have the new Switch by the time I finish my new island, so I figured why not. I've also been super motivated since I watched the anime I'm basing it off of. Ooh, which anime is it? I think you've mentioned it before, and I don't remember. You're doing fine. Wow, Rock, I see you. You're doing fine. Stayed inside today. More outdoor stuff tomorrow. Yeah, we have a hazy day today. We've had beautiful air quality the last couple of days, and now it's like, no. Great of you. Yep. Happy time zones, Megan. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your hyacinths. I think I can probably move these too. But what was I doing? All right, I was going to move. I think it was our girl, Olivia. We're gonna move our girl, Olivia, here. And yeah, we'll continue. Mob Psycho 100. So essentially just a Japanese city island with some references. Thrown around. Oh, that's cool. Oh, are you... You're just staring at that gyroid like it is the most interesting thing in the world. As I'm staring at you. Like you are the most interesting thing in the world. As you walk away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait. Oh, am I stuck? Oh. I created an obstacle course out there 9 days ago, and it's still there because it hasn't rained heavily this week. Oh, that's cool. Have people been using your courses at all? Yeah, no, I would literally cry. I think I would literally cry if I lost Lagom. Like with that, if it's just it's this notion of having that taken away from you when you've worked so hard. With a golden trout caught, only 9 fish left on last slide. 2 of that I can catch more easily in April. Oh, that's cool. Let's talk infrastructure. People are having fun with it, and Artsy probably could complete this challenge well too. I have to get back to the gym today. That is a goal. That is a goal. I also have a video to do, and I have so much to do today. So much to do. An island home. We're gonna move Olivia. Let's move Olivia. The goal of this island is to have areas where I can play the game, like roll snowboys, catch stuff, have all of the different water things that I need for fish. I think doing a perfection run on Animal Crossing might be fun. Yeah, no, Sean, absolutely. I mean, that's what I've been having fun with, is trying to complete all of Animal Crossing, right? Like getting all of the Nook Miles goals, completing the museum. I only have 3, what's it called? I only have 3 sea creatures left that I need. And I think that would be a really fun thing. Moved to after 9 p.m. Isn't it already after 9 p.m. for you, though? All right, let me see. I have a lot of stuff in here, too. That's junk. Sloppy bed, sloppy table. Okay. Goodbye. My Switch was set to 6. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna move this, but also let's eat our feelings really quickly. Maybe I will do a rock garden because this is obnoxious. The money one though. There we go. And can I put... Oh, I don't know if I want to put a Plains Party Light arch here. Although that would be fun, but I don't know if I want to do that. I do, however, want to put you here. So let's do that. Yeah, and then we'll put another one here. Oh wait, no. Excuse you. No. Snapping turtles are so fun. I have such vivid memories of playing early 20 with a friend and setting up snapping turtle with a pet and food bowl. If I find a snapping turtle in a dream address, I am immediately compelled to poke it because it makes the sound like... All right, let's put you... Wait, where is our girl? Just making sure. Okay, so I moved Gonzo. I need to put his stuff, but Olivia is right here. Okay. Yeah, we'll put this here. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Not you. Not you, though. There we go. I love that they just hiss at you. Yeah, they do that in real life. Don't know if anyone else has had an experience with a snapping turtle, but they absolutely will hiss at you. 100%. Crafty Gamer, hello. How are ya? How are you doing? How's the crafting? How's the creating? All right, now the question is, I do want to have a staircase up here. But my other thing that I was thinking of, because this is getting a little too close to the museum, I was also thinking... of having it kind of hug around this side. But do I want that, though? I don't know if I want that, though. Don't know. Do you want to put maybe a light post? Maybe I want to do that. But actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're just going to time travel to the next day, and then we'll see how it feels. But I do like how this is a lot more closed in. I do like that a lot. I think that's looking really nice. And I'm just like leaving the money tree. I've seen people where they literally just leave money trees as their main trees. Does anyone else do that where you just use the money tree as decorating? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Ames, I'll check. I'll show you the map after we get signed in. Oh, I could have done an incline. I could have done the incline. Yoshi, you've done decorating with the money tree? That's so cool. I've actually visited dream addresses where all of the trees were money trees. Like all of the trees. It was so interesting. And they had them closed off, so it was like they had a town, but everything was fenced off. Like all the nature was... Oh, hi. We've been talking about you. Do you want to come say hi? Want to come say hi? Come here. Want to come say hi? Come on. Oh. Speaking of the Duke of Orange, here, let me do this really quickly. Hi. You want to say hi? Come here. Oh. Did you have a nice nap? This is my big 6 kilo, 12+ pound cat. This is the Duke of Orange. Hi. This is Oliver. How are you, sweetheart? Did you have a nice nap? Did you have a nice nap? Do you want to say hi to the people? It's like, no. Uh-oh. Is Trouble awake? Hi! There's the other cat is looking in like a creeper. He's like, it is my time with the human. Yeah, this is Oliver. He's a sweetheart. He just turned 1. And he has this face that looks like he's in a permanent like happy mood smile. It is just, he's so fun. But he meows like he's dying in the morning because it's 6:15. He's like, I am outside. I am so hungry. Off screen August. Oh, wait. No. I gotta kick them out because he likes to be a butt. Come on. Go. Oh, kitties. The people want to say hello to you too. So hold on. Here is on screen August. Hi. You're like, no, I want you to feed me. I want you to feed me. Yes. Say hi. Oh my gosh. All right. Now you can go. Love you. Bye. Wait a minute. Let me make help. Doing good, thanks. Took my wife to the local artist forge and we made a knife with a railroad spike. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. It is Wednesday and Kix is here. Ooh. But yeah, I'll show you the map. I'm sorry, I was just so motivated to get all of this done. And I need to also make sure that certain people have their gyroids. Yeah, how is everyone else? Not today because she's not working, but sometimes when I'm waking my girlfriend up for work and you're streaming and if the cat's on screen, I'll always like wake up and you'll see a cat. Oh, that's so funny. That's too funny. All right, let's go grab, let's see, this is Gonzo's, so we'll grab this. It works, I love that. I love being the coffee motivator. Okay, where is, yeah, right here. So I'm just gonna put him here. Yeah, like right there. Perfect. Nice, and then we need to go get Olivia's. I need to do something about this thing because I think if I'm going to make this work, I think I need to get rid of the concept of a yard and instead just do like gardens and stuff. I was wanting to make sure that villagers had places to sit. And this is the thing that we're putting next to Olivia's. So I just need to do that, although I didn't have to do that, it's silly. Okay, let's grab this. And how much do we have? I need to get rid of some stuff. Do I play Stardew on Switch? I do. I am a recent convert from playing on the PC. I actually really do like playing Stardew Valley on the Switch. It is really easy to do and modify. And he's wearing my... he's wearing my stuff. I love it. But yeah, I do. I do really enjoy it. I got the Switch version because there was somebody on Threads that was looking for gaming friends to play Stardew Valley, and apparently Stardew Valley is not a cross-platform sort of game, which means that you have to either be playing on the PC or playing on the Switch or whatever in order to play with somebody who's on a different one. And it unfortunately never really worked out. I tried like talking with them, and I planned my morning and they were late. And so it's like by the time she was ready to play, I was like, I had a designated window to play with you and I can't now because, you know, you were late. So that's one of my pet peeves, actually. I thought about getting started on the Switch, but it'd be dangerous for me. Kitty, it's never dangerous. Never. I do. Okay, so my forever farm, I guess, is on the Switch right now. And I don't understand Ginger Island at all. I feel so unqualified to play the game because I don't understand like how you get the walnut things. Like I've gotten a few of them, but I'm just like, how? Yeah, right? Like like you can like save up 1 million or something gold pieces in order just to get all of them to afford it, but I was like, how do you navigate to find one and get to there, and like what's the purpose of the lava thing? And I don't get it. Let's see, and then it was infrastructure, and I think we're moving Sylvana. Yeah, we'll do layout changes. An island home. Savannah, yeah. As I hit my stuff. She is so cute. She is the best fictional girlfriend ever. I love her. I love her. She's so great. I've been trying really hard to like make all the crowns and then gifting all my villagers, specifically the Cosmos crown, because the Cosmos was the original flower. You're still working on my community center, but after I plan to start Perfection. That's cool. Yeah, Perfection feels so hard, but someone had asked me for the map. So here's the map. This is what I have so far. I have a very wide, like what's it called? Neighborhood on the right that leads to the museum. No idea what I'm doing on the right side and behind the museum, but I think I decided to create a tiered sort of like a rotating neighborhood that's behind resident services and that kind of connects to the rest of the areas. So it's kind of like a diagonal. The back area, I have no idea what I'm doing. I would like to do more water because there's, as far as I can see right now, we don't have much in the way of water, and I would like to fix that. But this is what I have so far. Fishing on the Switch is a little hard. Okay, I've mentioned this about like the game that I want to develop, and my goal is to finish 2 prototype games this year so that I can get started on the actual game in 2026. That is my goal. And I believe that one of the accessibility things that I'm going to put with the game that I'm creating is that I'm going to make it so that you can decide if you want to have, like, if you want to do the fishing game, whatever that is, or if you want to just throw and catch, kind of like with Animal Crossing, you know, making it a lot easier. I know that a lot of cozy games try to make fishing games different and unique and stuff, but I think that for people who really struggle with 1, patience, 2, caring, and 3, mobility, I don't want to be that person that makes the game unplayable because of a fishing mechanic. You know what I mean? You know? So I think that's what we're gonna do for my fishing game idea. Yeah, no, and rightly so, because I do think it's interesting to have a fishing mechanic. And there's some games that do it really, really well, and then there's some games that are a bit frustrating, and you know which ones they are. Like Animal Crossing is fine because you're waiting on the bite, and sometimes the bite is a little fast and you have to be careful. Some fish are more rare than others. But I do believe that for accessibility's sake, that if you don't want to have a fishing game, you shouldn't have to. It should be that, oh, you see a shadow, or you know, you put your rod or your little dongle thing in the water and you get a little buzz, then you should be able to catch it, because I believe that's an accessibility issue. Oh, it does the New Horizons thing? Mm-hmm. Oh. It is 11:30 already. Wow. Okay. Well, friends, we're gonna be wrapping up here in like the next 15 minutes. But we now need to figure out what I'm doing with the rest of the space, and I don't think I have the time to really do that. But we did the dailies, we cleaned. Let me imagine this. Ooh, I like that. That's cute. I like that a lot. Yeah, let's do it. And so on Wednesday, we'll be doing the 250 chicken challenge with art. So I think what we'll do for that is either each like day in Stardew Valley, we'll take a break and do art for like 20 minutes or something. Or, oh, I still need money. No. Okay, I'll worry about that later. And then on Friday, I think my goal is to finish Little Nightmares. I think. Now, I have options, right? I think the option I have is that I can terraform this entire area where it kind of hugs around, but I kind of did a designing into the corner sort of situation where it's going this way towards the museum, and that's a bit of a problem. So Girly Fox Games, thank you. I appreciate you. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, my island's a mess. I have had this Forever Island since January 2024, so not as long as some other people. But I've been dismantling not only the patriarchy, but just getting this cleaned up. And we're trying to figure out like a tiered situation for this thing, but I'm really struggling. Really struggling. And we still have Vesta and the boys to place. So an option is I can put maybe Vesta here, right? I can put Vesta here. Let me just make sure. You've had your island for 4 years and you just started making progress. That is a flex. That is a flex. Oh my gosh. Not a lot of people have islands that are that old. I think I know... I can list 3 people off the top of my head who still have their Forever Islands, and that is Peyton's Corner, K Daisy, and the Amanda Files. I know that this over at Angry Coconut, I think he's had Fallbrook since 2022. I know that Pat recently reset his Forever Island. But yeah, it's amazing that people can have that. And I don't like that they are on the same path. I don't like that. All right. Yeah, so I will think about this. I did like the idea where there was this kind of this way down too. So having an incline that goes down here, because I have the inclines going all the way on either side of the museum. So for example, I have one here that I'm thinking of keeping because I actually kind of like this layout right here. But I can put one, maybe even right here. I could do that. I could do that. That's an option. Yeah, no, I think this would be a good spot for an incline. I think so too, because it would mean that they would go up and it would be so cute, I think. But, oh wait, what am I doing? Excuse you, tree. Excuse you. But yeah. Did we do our 30 likes bubble break? I don't think we did. Did we do that? I don't think we did. So we'll end on a bubbly note. But this is what we've got done so far. We moved the build that was back by the museum over here, which I like so much more. And oh my gosh, hi. Hey, it's your lucky day. I'm selling my full body tights. Bang. Do I need to ask what you used those for? How much? 1,000, sure. I am literally a millionaire. Is it actually daytime for you, or are you time traveling? I am both. So I live in Korea. I live in South Korea, so I am 13 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. I've been living in Korea since 2017. My husband is an international teacher. He teaches at an international school here. And I do streaming and comics and game development. And what does this look like? Yeah, that's about right. That's about what I thought you would wear. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's technically, it's the 14th in my game, but it's the correct time. It is the correct time. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, that's cool. What's it like living in Korea? I love it personally. I am not as immersed in Korean culture as I'd like to be, but being a foreigner, like being immersed in Korean culture, it's like you either have to be married to a Korean or work at a Korean company to be fully immersed in the culture. But I mean, healthcare is affordable. The food's delicious. The people are very nice. Oh, I can tell you this story before, as we're getting ready to end. So, in Korea, they have these health centers that is paid for by the government. And if you have the national health insurance, I don't know if it's free or not, but you get these packages where it's basically a full physical. So You can get your eyes looked at. They do like bone density. They check, your weight, your hearing. They do a lot of like the physical stuff that you would expect from a general practitioner. And I know that it's geared specifically for the elderly because, the elderly should be doing regular checkups to see how they're doing. But it's also available for anyone who really just like wants to have a very comprehensive doctor's appointment. And so you can have a package that includes various CT scans, blood work, you can have ultrasounds, MRIs, and you can pick like from a list of all these different packages, like 2 or 3, and the total, do you want to know what the total is, friends? It's $450 for that entire thing. So I saw at least 20 doctors in the span of 2.5 hours for less than what a copay would likely be in the States. I get mad every time I think about it. So anyway, I went and got a gastropy and endoscope, whatever. So they sedated me and they put me under to take a picture of my stomach and stuff. Yeah, no, Yoshi, absolutely, 100%. There's a reason why medical tourism to Korea is a thing. Like it is the best that I've ever seen, and probably one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world. So anyway, I went with a friend because she had doctor anxiety and had not been to a doctor in a bit. And so we were all planning on like having a date day to go to the doctors together, because that's what you do in your 30s. And so we had to avoid having coffee and eating in the morning because of that, or drinking water. And so at the end of the whole thing, because we had gone through this ordeal, we were given pumpkin soup. And pumpkin soup is a very common, it's like a porridge that's very popular, especially like when you're not well or when your stomach's very queasy. And so our handler, who basically was the one who spoke English, said like, you can have this after an hour. Be sure to heat it up for like maybe a minute in the microwave and just like take your time. And so as we were getting ready to go, it's these 2 white, femme-bodied people with a bag of pumpkin soup. And there were these gentlemen who must have been in their 60s. They had a date day 2, I guess, where it was like a bunch of older gentlemen who had gone to get a physical. And I don't know Korean like conversationally, but you can tell that they were looking at us and they were looking at the soup and they were talking about it. And I was like, they're upset they didn't get soup too. And so when we all realized that like we understood what they were talking about, it was a really funny moment of like camaraderie. And I've never met Japanese people, and I would not like to make assumptions about Japan or Japanese culture, but the way that a foreigner who has worked with Korean and Japanese people say that Koreans are not polite, but they're very nice. And the Japanese are very polite, but they're not often very like nice. And that's obviously a gross generalization, but I will say from interacting with Koreans that they're not very polite drivers, but if you need help, they will help you. And I really love the culture for that. You gotta head out, so my pre-bed stuff now. Good night. Thank you so much, Laser Sharp. So yeah, like I'm not trying to stereotype different cultures, but I will say that Koreans are really, really fun. I really love living in Korea. I wish that there was more of a way for foreigners to interact, but also it's not a closed culture, but it's very much like we are Korean and you are not. And I'm okay with that. Like, I know I'm not Korean. I benefit a lot from living in Korea, and I treat it as a true privilege and a gift to be here. But I do wish that there were ways for people in my situation to have Korean friends. And Lydia, oh my gosh, thank you so much for subscribing. You didn't have to do it. You gotta go buy a subbed and watch you again. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of your whatever. Happy time zones wherever you are. But yeah, actually, I think we're going to like stop here because, bro, I know that I have a 5-star island, but it's currently a mess. Can we not do this? But yeah, let's let's end on a bubbly note. And let's also go see who's live. Also, friends, just a reminder, we are going to be aggressively promoting Team Star's stream team members for ever, basically, because I think there's over 50 of them. So just a reminder that we're aggressively promoting, and we will be for the rest of the week, Sophology or Sophia over on Twitch, who does Animal Crossing Fields of Mystria, is currently playing The Last of Us 2, is really, really lovely. I got to know her on her most recent stream, and she's just a sweetheart. So give her a follow. She's a delight. But let's see who is live right now. Let's see. Any cool people? Lots of cool people. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh. You know who we haven't rated in a hot minute? We haven't rated Classy in a bit. Classy is currently doing remixed bundles in Stardew Valley. So please be sure to do a hashtag Artsy raid. Like the stream at the very least. If you like her vibe, please subscribe. And yeah, let's do a, let's end on a bubbly note. And I hope to see you all on Wednesday for my Stardew Valley and art stream. So we're gonna do a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. And I'll see you over at the stream, friends. Nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale.